Hello everyone, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Count Silver, and today we are back with more Find Love or Die Trying. We are halfway through getting everyone's plan together. We're going to try to get off the island, hopefully. With Allie's help, she's been the mastermind behind everything that has been helping us to escape this horrible, murderous island. And, hopefully, I think we may be able to finish it today. We'll see. But if not, no big deal. We'll probably finish it next time. But I'm thinking that we might be able to finish this up today. I am still on the side of Violet, to be honest. I'm a Violet fan. She's very sweet, and I really like her. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started today. I am excited to see where the story goes because it's been wild. All the girls have their memories back. I forgot to mention that. Everybody has their memories back from the previous times, and apparently we've gone through this cycle at least like a few dozen times at least, because it's happened a decent amount, it seems like. So let's get started today. For once, I lay in bed not worrying about being killed. For once, I was excited for what tomorrow would bring. It's only up from here. Count Silver! Oh my god, Allie. Allie, where do you... Never mind that, you gotta come down to the lab. What is it? We found something, and I know you'll want to see it. She reached for my hand and pulled me as we ran. Oh yeah, they've turned off the microphones in there while, like, it's nighttime, so they don't know what we're saying. Which I would think they would notice that pretty quickly, but you know. The other girls are already there, crowded around a table with a pile of folders on top of it. What's going on? I was just looking around the lab when I stumbled upon these. There are files. I didn't read anyone's but my own, but I have to warn you. Caution was the last thing on all of our minds. Most of us scrambled to find our own file, except for you, who was already holding hers, and Allie. Weird, there's no file for me here. I double-checked, but there was nothing for me. Guess I'm not getting any answers today. Allie slowly walked to the pile, found her own, then opened it in one fluid motion. Interesting. What is it? Allie Major, sent to the island for being suspected of committing treason against the government. Selected for the experimental show for fitting the sporty girl archetype. We need one of those. I noticed that they all had, like, you know, the tropes, right? They all had the same tropes. So I assumed that would include Allie, so I'm glad to see I was correct there. Ha! It's good to know this whole getup was a good idea. Do you know I actually fucking hate sports? That's a good, you know? I'm surprised, because you seemed like the sporty type. I'd never seen Allie look so angry. Wow, she really hates sports, huh? Let's see. They got all the fake information I gave. That sounds about right. What is it? They've been taking extremely detailed notes on me for every single run of the show for the past 2 years. So it's been happening for a while. That would have to mean that it has at least happened over 100 times. If you do it weekly, right? Had to restart like every single week and just start over. That's a lot. If they did it like that, you know. What I've done, things I've said, in private or with others. They've got notes down here to how and when I brush my teeth. How I react differently when they change the show, or tell me different things, or we're nothing but lab rats to them. It's true, and it's my fault. What do you mean? If I hadn't invented this machine in the first place, none of this would have ever happened. Yeah, you couldn't have known. You couldn't have known, Scarlet. You really wanted to help people, and that was a great thing. It's not your fault someone ended up using your invention like this. If you say so, Count Silver. My file says that they wiped my memories and put me on the show to make sure that no one else could build this technology? I can't even begin to understand how that would be even be a reason for causing all of this. I'm not sure we'd even want to understand the people who run this place. The room fell silent. I wanted to crack a joke to ease the tension, but it was impossible. I wouldn't want to crack a joke. I mean, not gonna lie, I would not want to crack a joke right now. No offense, Count Silver. Thank goodness. Wait, what? I'm surprised to hear you say that, you all things considered. Sorry, I know how that must have sounded. Sorry, guys. Mine's the same as Allie's. They've tracked, measured, and hold on. I gotta get myself together. Okay, let's try again. They've tracked, measured, and commented on so many things about us, so many times. It feels so violating. But it's not all bad. Did I ever tell you why I came on this show, Count Silver? No, why is that? I forgot. I wasn't allowed to tell you. That was one of the conditions. Well, why does it matter now? To be completely transparent, the reason was money, and nothing but that. It was hard enough to take care of myself without my parents, let alone 2 sisters and a whole farm. I remember now, it was Kat who reached out to me. She told me that I came onto the show. My sisters and the farm would be taken care of for life. I know this was all horrifying, but I'm just glad she held up her end of the deal. Well, how do you know that? Even if I might die here and never see them again. That's too depressing to think, you. You're going to get out of here and see your sisters again, together. Thanks, Count Silver. I'd like that. I'm curious, you. What kind of archetype did they list you as? The girl next door? Damn it, that sounds a lot better than gaming gremlin. Damn. Even that made me laugh. Gaming gremlin? That's gotta be insulting. That's straight up. You, Scarlet, and Allie, and I laughed. Violet seems to be very worried. At times like these, having a mood lifter like Tara around was critical. I looked at Violet, who had been silent the whole time. She was trembling. Violet, are you? Please, God, don't let this be true. Violet fell to her knees and sobbed, with her hands against her face. I rushed to her side. Are you okay, Violet? Violet threw her folder against the floor, causing the papers inside to scatter through the room. Nothing is okay, Count Silver. It doesn't matter if I get off this island or not. I'm not like you. I have nothing to go back to, no one to stand by me. There's nothing for me either way. Violet, wait. She ran to the stairs. Her sobs echoed through the staircase and through the lab. I moved to follow her, but you stopped me. I think she might need some time alone, Count Silver. I didn't mean to look, but after her papers scattered around the room, maybe you should just read it. You handed me the papers that were in Violet's files. Violet Valentine is a special case. Otherwise unremarkable, but she's the daughter of Edgar and Vane? Valentine? Maybe? One of our primary investors. It is my understanding they have recently had a son and want for him to be the next heir after Viola passed. Edgar and Vane, I must say Vane, I don't know, sent their remaining daughter Violet to us, full well knowing what the show would entail. They paid us an incredible sum to make sure that she does not return from the show. Even for me, this is too cruel. It was too hard to keep reading. Jesus Christ. Like, damn, they hate her that much? I assume they blame her for her, I think, oldest sister's, or they're twins, but her sister's death. I assume. And they probably were like, just get rid of her. Just get rid of her. Throw her away. Like, Jesus Christ, though. That's, like, terrible. I closed the folder and just stared open-mouthed at you. There were no words. I knocked on Violet's door later that night, but it was no use. Please, just leave me alone, Count Silver. I don't think I'm sorry is gonna do it. I think we need to be here if she needs us. I'm here for you if you want to talk, Violet. Even if she opened the door, I would have no idea what I was supposed to say. What could anyone say? I was wrong. It's not only up from here. There's a long way down. This is tragic. Ah, dang it. I was hoping we'd get a little juiciness. Not to say, you know, I wanted to see something out of that tragedy, but you know what I mean, like, It's hardly a surprise, but I didn't sleep well last night. Who could after what happened? And just like that, we're on to day 3. I gotta thank you, Count Silver. You're making my job easy. I actually get to spend my nights doing productive things now. I'm happy to help with that, however that works. You alright? You don't seem to have your usual energy. Careful, Count Silver. One slip up with Kat and this is all over. I'm good. Thanks, Kat. I just didn't sleep too well. Happens to the best of us. Anyway, it goes without saying that you is definitely a contender for the final ceremony, Of course. We'll see. We'll see, I'm not so sure just yet. Oh really? That's a surprise. Well, not my problem. Anyway, who's today's unlucky girl? What? So who should I be asking on a date tomorrow? Honestly, joking aside, I think you should ask Violet. Really? I don't think she's in any shape to put on a good show. I mean, we need all of us to be able to work together well to get out of here, right? I don't think Violet would be able to until she feels better. And what better way to do that than for a date to make you feel special? Tara does have a great point. I always make great points. Like seeing if I could arm wrestle one of the zombies Scarlet married. That went great. Oh, I remember that. Wait, I was the zombie. That was not a good idea at all. Can I take my vote back? What do you think, Count Silver? I like the idea. You could kill two birds with one stone. I'm sure there's something that we could do to help us escape that we could only do on a date with Violet. I've got it. Tomorrow, you'll be going on a date with Violet. Here's what you gotta do. But have we relayed the information to her? Because she's kind of been on a boohoo spree, so, you know, we haven't been able to really talk to her. Violet. I've always wanted to spend more time with her, but there's no time like the present. We'll make it happen. I do have one small request, though. What's that? And will it give me ratings? I think it will. Then let's hear it. I've noticed Violet being a little down lately, so I wanted to cheer her up. I heard that she really likes cooking, especially in groups. Would you mind if we cooked with the staff at noon? I don't see why not. Let's hope it goes better than the last time. Did we even cook together last time? Did she just like spill her beans? Cause like, there was not a last time. Not in this run through, right? Oh, hi Count Silver. Why'd you bring me here? I'm in a bit of a... Oh, excuse me. I'm in a bit of a predicament. You see, I may have made an irresponsible bet. I did not take you for a gambler. Well, I'm not, but the thing is, I heard the cooks bragging that they were the best chefs on the island. But hey, I've tried the food you've made before. I know nobody else could come close to how good you are. So I may have challenged them all to a competition, in your name. You are ridiculous, Count Silver. Violet laughed out loud. Yeah, there we go. There's a smile I like so much. It was nice to see it again. Are you being serious? Dead serious. In a few hours, hundreds of staff are going to come here. Some of them as challenging cooks, some of them as judges, the rest of them looking for lunch. All of them hungry. Think you're up for the challenge? I am ready to crush the opposition. They will rue the day they challenged me. That's the Violet I like to see. Anyway, what is the theme of this contest? I can't tell you just yet. It'll be announced when it's cooking time. I do like a challenge. Would you care to stay with me as I prepare for the festivities? Of course, Violet. Thank you, Count Silver. Violet is like the number one. Like, I have to date her. There's no... We cannot make any exceptions. This is going to be it right here. I know why we're doing this, and I appreciate it. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet, but I feel happier already, knowing you are looking out for me. I'm always going to be here for you. Yeah! Oh yeah, okay. I'm always here for you, Violet. And I for you as well, Count Silver. We spent the time... Look at that. We're winning. We're winning. Oh my god. Let's go. We spent the time before the contest just talking about pleasant things, but completely unrelated to the show. Completely unrelated to anything of consequence. Sometimes when bad things happen, what you need most is just a semblance of normalcy. By the time noon rolled around, hundreds of staff members were filling up the kitchen. I don't want to face you, Violet, but I will if I must. Oh, you're challenging me? Like a snail challenging the mighty eagle. You have my respect. Is it too late to change sides? You're going down, Violet. We're the Brothers 5, the best chefs on the island. Why are they even lying like this? There's no need to lie. What's that to? What I meant to say is, wow, you really are the best chef on the island. That's right. Damn it, bros. We can't let her intimidate you like this. If we do, she's already won. Say something for her. We will need you on the culinary battlefield, Violet. Or we will meet you, excuse me. We don't need you. You may have my brothers running for the hills, but not me and 5. Come at me. Let us I cannot speak. Brandish our forks against one another. 5, do you have anything to say? Wait, what's happening? I do hope you'll entertain me, brothers. Violet raised a pan towards them. Let us begin. It's time for the cook-off to end all cook-offs. Each cook will cook their own version of a mystery dish, a dish that I will soon reveal for the first time ever. The judges will be everyone who's not a contestant. You must be joking. There's hundreds of people here. How could we ever feed everybody? That's not my problem. And I definitely didn't come up with the rules for this tournament on the spot. Liar. Violet laughed once more. That was enough to keep this charade going. The mystery dish will be spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, that's such a banger dish. I love spaghetti. Like taking candy from a baby. Not this again. Oh god, I think I'm gonna faint. One collapsed on the ground. He's already done. He's out of the competition. 1 down, 4 to go. Bro! I knew we should have been accountants. Why are we fooling ourselves? You each have 1 hour. No late submissions will be accepted. Let the games begin! The contestants that were still conscious rushed off to gather ingredients. How are they going to make that much food? I'm sure they'll figure something out. I watched each of them cook furiously at breakneck speed. Violet was hard at work, sweating streamed down her face with the biggest smile I'd seen her have all day. I couldn't help but smile as well. Also, can we just appreciate Violet's, attire? She just has really good drip. Just look at this. Look at this. It's beautiful. Hold on, I gotta take a sippy break. Okay. At the time, 4 was trying to cook his spaghetti with only a microwave. Oh, brother. I'm not sure this will be too much of a contest. 1 minute left. Violet filled hundreds of laid out bowls with spaghetti and meatballs in a matter of moments. If you blinked, you'd miss her finish a whole row. Each looked both delicious and artistic. You would have thought a cook would have spent much longer than an hour putting each of them together. 5 settled on making about 4.5 bowls. I guess everyone has their own pace. Time's up. It's time to judge. The crowd cheered as they stampeded to the laid out bowls. They were practically salivating. How do they have so many participants? How do they have so many people judging? How many people are on this island? Who's all part of this? After everybody wolfed down bowls for each of the contestants, they submitted their vote. The people have spoken! And with a resounding majority, our first ever winner of the Best Chef on the Island in the Middle of Nowhere award is... Violet? Violet! The crowd cheered, myself included. I did it! Me? I did it! Violet jumped up and down with joy. I felt like a kid in a candy store, just from one look at her. You won fair and square. You should be proud of yourself. Yeah, your food was the best I'd ever had. Though if you consider our living standards, that doesn't mean too much. Hey, I just had an idea. What if we get Violet to cook for the staff at lunch instead of us? Seriously, it's been years since we had real food. What's that supposed to mean? Honestly, I think that's a great idea. I know I hide it well, but I really have no idea what I'm doing in the kitchen. Not very well, to be honest. No way, bro! Violet and I took one look at each other and couldn't help but laugh. I would love to, you guys. The crowd's enthusiasm reached a level of uproarious applause. Violet! 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 Woo! Oh goodness, you're all too kind. I put my arm around her and smiled. Guess you got a new job now, Violet. I guess I do. I'm glad to see her happy. Violet leaned in to kiss me on the lips. Oh. For a moment, time stood still, and the only thing you could hear was the crowd's cheering getting even louder. Violet! 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 We love Violet. We laughed together. I've had so much fun today, Count Silver, thanks to you. Care to join by the beach after we clean this place up? I wouldn't miss it for anything. Ooh. The world would pale in comparison. Dude, Violet is the best. Best love interest. Hey. She reached her hand out to mine. I held hers tight in return. Hey, Violet. You really gave them a great show today, you know? I couldn't have done that without my ever-so-charming television host. We walked along the beach, our bare feet in the inviting water of the ocean. Really, I'm so grateful to you, Count Silver. Last night, finding out what my parents did, that was the lowest point I'd ever been to. I held her hand even tighter. Honestly, I didn't see a way out. Escaping the island or not, everything seemed like a dead end. But today, you helped me remember that even without them, I've still got me. That's right! And I like me quite a bit. Oh yes, Violet, you should like yourself. Yes, you really are incredible, Violet. That was all you. With you. Violet mumbled something under her breath. Oh, this is fantastic. This couldn't be better. Sorry, what was that? Sorry. Let me try again. I know I'd be fine on my own, but I'd like me better if I was with you. Oh, dude. Dude, Violet is the best. Oh my god, I keep saying it, but it's true. I'm sorry if everyone has a different preference, but Violet is my favorite. Like, sorry, I take a sip. She is the best option. Like, hands down. I enjoy every conversation with her so much. And I figured I would like her, to be honest. Like, she's got like the rich girl, like kind of like mysterious attitude, but she's so sweet. She's like the sweetest. And after that terrible backstory, like, come on. When we get out of here, I do hope you join me for that cruise. She kissed me again. It felt like magic. Violet, She put her fingers against my lips. Shh. I know it's not quite the time for this conversation yet, but please do remember what I've said when this is all over. Do you mind if we walk for just a little longer? I don't want this to end. Yes, I'm walk with you for as long as you wanted to. Yeah, I thought it was I'd walk for you for as long as you wanted to, Violet. We can walk till the sun comes up. We can talk about anything and everything. So how about we start with planning our cruise together? That would be lovely. We walked together till the dead of night. It was nothing less than magical. How could you beat that, truly? No one's gonna top that. No one. No one has topped a Violet date yet. Just after we came back, a huge storm hit outside. We just missed it. I hope you two enjoyed your date today. I'm sorry to interrupt, but it was time to get this show on the road. Allie took out the master key from her pocket, span it around the ring with her finger, then put it on the locked door. And we're in. She turned the lock, then opened the door. Whoa, the door is a little heavier than I thought it would be. Must be soundproof or something. Whatever, let's go. Aw man, not another staircase. They would have saved so much money if they just put this on the main floor. But it wouldn't be very secret then, would it? Secret schmicket. It's behind a locked door. I guess you have a point. Though there was another staircase, it wasn't nearly as long as the one to the lab. We'd been walking down the steps for only a few moments when we saw where they led. The surveillance room. This has to be it. What's it? A while back, Kat told me that all the information on this island was stored in books. They didn't use anything digital or with the internet. I think I remember that too. Then how did they air their TV show? I mean, I assume the TV show is fake, right? But like, that doesn't make any sense. Well, it's bullshit. They're an evil corporation, intent on world domination through fear and control. Of course they have the internet. Exactly. Thank you, Allie. And I think we found just a way into their closets, skeletons and all. Sounds like a pretty big deal. That's an understatement. The information here could change the tide of the war. It could give the resistance a real fighting chance, I think. But there's more than that, too. What do you mean? My dad, mom, and my brother got taken by these guys a long time ago. I don't even know if they're still alive. I was too young to really understand what was happening. If there's anything that could help me find them again, or at least find out what's happening to them, it's in this computer. That was the real reason I came here. The whole reason I risked everything. What if it doesn't have what I'm looking for? What if... Allie. You ran to Allie's side and hugged her tightly. It's going to be okay. You believe in me, right? She took deep breaths. I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm okay now. Thanks, Hugh. I didn't do anything. Are you ready? Let's do this. I looked to Violet as Allie prepared to turn the computer on. She looked as concerned as I did, but we couldn't let it show. The screen lit up with a single message. Password required. Wait, is Violet worried about what we were doing on the beach? Because I think it was totally fair, to be honest. To be fair, I'm still trying to get some smoochies from somebody. Come on. Well, I did think it was going to a little too smoothly. I'm not giving up just yet, though. She tried a few different passwords on the keyboard, but none of them worked. Damn it, I bet only Damien or Kat know this, and there's no way we could just ask them. Silence fell upon the room. It can't end like this, it just can't. I've got an idea. It's not going to involve wrestling zombies again, is it? Hey, I've had better ideas than that. What I mean to say is that I think I have a way to crack the code. I'm a programmer. I can make something that could try all the possibilities for the password. It would take some time, especially if it locks me out after too many attempts, but eventually I'd get the password. Though there's no guarantee we'd get the answer before the show was over. We have to try, right? It's a lot better of a shot than I thought we had. Allie ran over to Tara and hugged her tightly. Thank you, you awesome little you. This is nice. Feel free to compliment me more. I like how we're all coming kind of like buddies. I'm enjoying that. In the meantime, the rest of us can try to figure out what the password would be as well. That reminds me, I need to tell you guys something important. What's that? I have our escape plan. The triumphant music! Wow! She has it! She took out the master key and held it out for us to see. There's a hidden hangar I found by the beach, just a little further from where I first found the plane. Now that we have this key, and we know how that works, we can use it to disable the hangar's security, commandeer a plane, then fly the hell out of here. We practically jumped for joy. I can't believe it! We're almost out of here! It's been a long time coming. Well, soon, but not just yet. With this storm raging, there's no way we're getting anywhere tonight, least of all off the ground. But if there's clear skies tomorrow night, that's where we'll be. What about the computer? Don't you need to crack it before we go? Yeah, what about your family? Well, that'd be the ideal case. But honestly, I've gotten to know you guys and care about you guys, and I've decided that it's more important to save the people I care about that are right in front of me than chase a pipe dream. Allie, you're the top. You're like the best. Like, I know I want to romance Violet, but Allie is like super sweet also. No, I won't accept it. If I were in your shoes and I was looking for my sisters and I just gave up looking for them, I'd regret it forever, and I know you would too. But I can't ask you guys to stay here any longer. We're in danger if we stay here. You speaks for us too. You have family that you really care about, and that cares about you too. You can't give that up on that. We're not going anywhere till we crack that code, even if it takes till the last day. You guys. No, I can't allow it. I won't take that chance with your lives. I'm not backing down on this. What do you think, Count Silver? Honestly, my heart, I'm gonna save this right here because this could be actually a detrimental choice. While I do agree that I want to help Allie because she has helped us so much, and that's what I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna choose that we need to take this chance only because Allie has been so helpful. I would feel terrible if we did not help her back. But dude, we are running a big risk. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay, so we're going to side with Allie here. Because, well, I guess we're not siding with Allie, but we're choosing her because she's been so helpful. I would feel like such an ass if we just didn't help her, so we need to take this chance. We need to take this chance, Allie. I need you. I think you need this. Guys, take a chill pill for a second. I'm a programming god. Best of the best. I'm going to have that code cracked by tomorrow, and that's a promise. So don't worry, Kay. I love you guys. Thank you so much, really. Why are you thanking all of us? I'm the one who has to write the code and shit. We laughed together, something that I thought might have been impossible after the initial bad news. We're in this together, and we're getting out together. No one gets left behind. I agree. You know what? It was the right choice. But honestly, I think it would have happened that way regardless. But I was like, oh, if this shifts the game by a lot, I want to make sure that I have like the right things. After we called it a night, I laid in bed deep in thought. Who'd have thought I could have ended today feeling inspired after everything that happened last night? We've got this. Count Silver, one more thing before we turn in for the night. What's up, Tara? Why is it dark in here? I got caught up in the heat of the moment earlier and... Oh no. I got no idea. No. I do not like where this is going. How to do this, cause... I remembered that all I know about hacking are videos of people typing really fast and saying, I'm in, and... Okay, Tara. Okay, Tara. Gah! Gah! I practically flew out of bed. Thank God it was just a nightmare. What does it take to get a good night's sleep on a killer dating show? Come on. I legitimately thought that was real. We're going to stop there for today, so we're not actually going to finish the game today, but we'll finish it probably next time, I imagine. I think we'll be done with it next time. We'll see, depending on how long the ending is, but we are getting very close. So, once again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. As always, you know I love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing, liking the video, all that good stuff, commenting. All of it really means a lot to me, and I want you guys to know that. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys on the next one, because the next one will probably be the last one, and you'll probably know if it's the last one or not. So, once again, I appreciate you guys, and as always, this has been Obediently Yours, Count Silver, signing off.